Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to another segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day, and our recitation is from Asa Mahalla Panjava. The recitation first. Asa Mahalla Panjava, Udham Karau Karavahu Thakur, Pekhat Sadhu Sang, हर हर नाम चढ़ावो रंगन, आपे ही प्रभ रंग। मन में राम नाम जाप, कर कृपा वसो मेरे हृदय, होए सहाई आप रहा। सुन सुन नाम तुम्हारा प्रीतम प्रभ, पेखण का चाओ। दया करो किरम अपने को, यह मनोरथ सुआओ। तन धन तेरा तू प्रभ मेरा, हमरे वस किछ नाहे। ज्यों ज्यों राखें त्यों त्यों रहना, तेरा दिया खाहे। जन्म जन्म के किल विख काटे, मज्जन हर जन तूरी। पाए भगत परम भव नासै, हर नानक सदा हजूरी। जन्म जन्म के किल विख काटे, मज्जन हर जन तूरी। पाए भगत परम भव नासै, हर नानक सदा हजूरी। Supplication is being made here. And the supplication is, Man meh Ram Nama Japi. May I realize, may I actualize the presence of the all-pervading Ram within my mind. You see, that's what is absent. This realization that the all-pervading self, the all-pervading essence, it resides within us. So the Guru is teaching us how to actually make that supplication. And how is it done? Kar kirpa vaso mere hirde, hoye sahai aap. Kar kirpa, bestow your compassion. Have compassion. Vasoho mere hirde, come and reside, abide in my heart. Hoye sahai aap, be my support. So you see, there is an element of grace involved in this spiritual development on the path of Gurmat. As we will see, there is nothing really that we control other than making a supplication and submitting ourselves fully to have the idea that we are autonomous agents that can do as we please, or that we can actually grasp this reality, is an illusion. So we have to fall back on submission, bhagat bhakti, devotion, become a slave. Let the self guide us. That is why the Guru is saying, Man mein hai Ram Nama Japi. Realization will occur only when there is compassion. Kari kirpa vaso mere hirday. The Guru is reaching out, seeking, not claiming to do anything by itself. And then again, Udham Karau Karavahu Thakur. This is the first verse. He says, Udham Karau Karavahu Thakur. You see, I want to make the effort, but please motivate me to make that effort. This is a very subtle point. We have to make the effort and yet know that our effort is not going to suffice. So the effort has to continue. We have to continue to be inspired to make the effort. Udham Karau Karavahu Thakur. Master Thakur, please motivate me so so that I may make the effort. Udham Karau Karavahu Thakur, to make the effort to do what? Pekat sadhu sang, pekat, to see you. Sadhu sange, with the guidance of the sadhu. Here is Gurmat for you. You need the guidance of the Guru in order to see, not physically see, but to realize the presence of the self within you. And you need the motivation to come through compassion. So it is a gift. You see, this realization is actually a gift that comes to those who plead for it, who put aside everything else, as we shall see. The Guru says, Sun sun naam tumhara pritam prab pekhan ka chao, daya karo kiram apne ko, यह मनोरथ स्वाव. सुन सुन नाम तुम्हारा प्रीतम. Beloved, through constantly hearing about your name, your qualities, Pekhan ka chao has inspired to have a vision of you, the Prabh, the wisdom. Daya karo kiram apne ko. Again, daya karo. Have mercy on this creature. Kiram is a creature. I am but a creature. I am a creation of yours. Apne ko, daya karo kiram apne ko, iha manorat swao. This is my objective. This is my aspiration. And this is indeed the highest good. So, sun sun naam tumhara pritam prabh pekhan ka chao. Prabh pekhan ka chao. So you see, one has to first become an integrated personality. And for that, the Guru is pleading for help, for grace, because this is about grace. This is about emptying oneself of one's ego. As the Guru indicates here. In the third verse, he says, Tan tan tera, tu prabh mera, हमरे वस किछ ना है, ज्यों ज्यों राखे है त्यों त्यों रहना, तेरा दिया खा है. So, tan dhan tera, tan dhan, this body, whatever I own, the resources of the body, tera, belong to you. Tu prabh mera, you are my master. Hamare vas kich nahi. I control nothing. Nothing is under my control. Jyon jyon rakhe hai, as you please, as you wish to keep me in whatever state that you keep me. Tyon tyon rehna, I wish to abide in that state. Tyon tyon rehna, acceptance, that I will accept. So this is also a quality, the first quality of Gurmat, Hukam Rajai Chalana, acceptance. As we find ourselves, the conditions we find ourselves, to accept. But that doesn't mean you are not going to make the effort. You are. But with the realization that it cannot be sufficient for the ego to make the effort. The ego has to start the effort and then give it all up. So, ज्यों ज्यों राखें त्यों त्यों रहना. I wish to abide. I wish to accept in whatever state you keep me. Tera diya khahe. After all, whatever I subsist on or whatever I receive is your benediction. And in the concluding verse, the Guru says, Janam janam ke kil vikh kata, majjan har jan turi, pae pagat param bhav nasai, har nanak sad hajuri. Janam janam ke kil vikh kata, kata, to cut, to obviate, to push aside what has been pushed aside. Janam janam ke kilvik, janam janam, again, literally through many births. That is the standard rendering of janam janam. But we will suggest that we think of janam janam as a figure of speech that says long standing, kilvik, afflictions of the mind that have been pricking at us, psychological issues, long standing psychological ailments that we suffer from, our demons, kate. We get rid of long-standing afflictions of the mind. How? Majjana harjana ture. Majjan, by scrubbing ourselves with the teachings, the dust of the self, through that wisdom. So harjan, the slaves of the har, what do? They scrub themselves with the teachings, with the wisdom. In other words, they absorb that wisdom. Pai bhagat parama pau nase. Pai bhagat. By feeling emotion, bhakti, through that emotion of submission, of giving in, parama pau nase, all illusion disappears. Har Nanak Sada Hazur. And then what happens? Sada Hazur. You recognize the presence of the self everywhere. You see nothing but oneness. You see that this oneness actually holds the opposites together. That is the marvel that the Guru wants us to experience and be guided by. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.